Are you truly living your best life as you age? As we journey through life, it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that the inevitable challenges of aging, like health issues, loneliness, or missed opportunities, are just a part of the process. But what if you could make choices today that would transform your later years into a period of vibrant health, fulfilling relationships, and personal joy? In this video, we're going to explore how to take proactive steps toward mental and physical well-being, avoid the most common regrets of those over 70, and unlock the secrets to a truly rewarding life as you age. From prioritizing relationships to embracing your passions and maintaining your health, we'll share powerful insights that can help you not just survive but thrive in your golden years. So, if you're ready to make the most of every moment and live with vitality and purpose, keep watching. This might just be the advice you've been waiting for. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. Number 1. Do not exert yourself when you're hungry. There's something truly sacred about the early hours of the day, especially for those of us who are growing older. The quiet calm that envelopes the morning is like a gentle invitation, urging us to slowly ease into the rhythm of the day, not rush headlong into it. It's in these moments, as the world outside remains still and the first light breaks through, that our bodies are making their quiet transitions. From the stillness of sleep to the activity of the waking world, the morning is a delicate bridge, one that must not be crossed too hastily. For our elderly friends, this idea becomes even more important. The reality is simple, yet profound. It's critical not to shock your body into strenuous exertion when it hasn't yet had the nourishment it needs. It's almost like a form of unspoken kindness to ourselves. When we wake up, especially in our golden years, our bodies are still in a state of recovery, still coming out of rest. It's not the time to push our limits without first providing the fuel to support those efforts. For many of us, the first moments of the day should be embraced with patience, not force. To demand vigorous activity, such as heavy lifting, gardening, or even a brisk jog, on an empty stomach is asking too much of a body that has yet to replenish its energy stores. I can't help but feel that there's something almost sacred about these quiet moments in the morning. It's a time to honor our bodies, not push them too hard too soon. Imagine the consequences, rushing into physical activity without a light meal first. Our hearts, which have already experienced decades of life's ups and downs, can struggle to cope with such demands. When we engage in vigorous activities without eating, we're not just asking our hearts to work harder. We're asking them to bear the weight of extra strain. This can dangerously elevate blood pressure and heart rate, which, let's face it, could have very serious consequences, particularly as we age. Our cardiovascular systems, the vessels that carry us through life's every turn, are not as flexible as they once were. As we age, they need extra care and extra thoughtfulness. It's vital to understand that, especially in the early hours of the morning, our bodies are releasing adrenaline, waking up our nervous and cardiovascular systems. This natural process can cause our blood pressure to rise, but when we exert ourselves too much too soon, on an empty stomach, we're putting an undue burden on these already vulnerable systems. And this doesn't just affect the heart, it can have catastrophic consequences, including dislodging plaque from our arteries, which can lead to life-threatening strokes. This reality is one we must face head-on. Our aging bodies are more fragile than we often admit. Our vessels carry the weight of all our years, the good, the bad, the stressful, and the joyful. They deserve gentle care, especially in the morning when they're waking up alongside us. Our bodies have been through so much already. They need kindness, not abruptness. So, what can we do to nurture and protect our health each morning? The answer is simpler than we might think. Start slow, start kind. A gentle warm-up is all it takes. There's no need to rush. Let your body ease into the day, just as the world outside is easing into the dawn. Pair this with a light, nutritious breakfast to nourish your body, an offering of energy that will allow you to take on the day safely and comfortably. Something as simple as a peaceful walk or the graceful movements of Tai Chi can do wonders. These activities aren't just exercises. They are acts of self-care, loving kindness to your body, and a reminder that we don't have to push, we don't have to strain to achieve. By treating our bodies with respect and care, we ensure that our hearts, our minds, and our cardiovascular systems remain strong, resilient, and capable of carrying us through many more golden years. So, take a moment each morning. Appreciate the stillness. And remember, your health is a treasure. It's worth the time to nourish, protect, and cherish, starting with the very first moments of the day. Number 2. Do not get up too quickly upon waking. How often do we rush to jump out of bed the moment our alarm clocks go off, eager to start the day? It's almost instinctive, right? We hear that alarm, and we think, okay, time to get moving. But what if I told you that this rush, this urgency to begin the day, could be doing more harm than good, especially as we grow older? For many of us, the mornings can feel like a sprint before we've even put on our shoes. But in truth, the first moments of waking are delicate, and for our senior community, those precious seconds can hold more significance than we realize. When we sleep, our bodies slip into a natural state of rest and recovery. Our heart rate slows, our blood pressure drops, and our organs operate at a minimal pace. This is our body's time to heal, rejuvenate, and recharge for the day ahead. This quiet tranquility is essential, allowing our systems to restore and prepare for the demands of the waking world. But the moment we wake up and leap out of bed, we're asking our body to jump from a calm, peaceful state to full-speed activity without any warning or preparation. For our elderly loved ones, this abrupt transition can be particularly dangerous. The truth is, as we age, our nervous and cardiovascular systems don't work as swiftly or efficiently as they once did. The body's natural ability to adjust to sudden changes, like standing up quickly after lying down, becomes slower and less reliable. This can lead to a troubling sensation of dizziness, a sudden loss of balance, and in more severe cases, even fainting. It's not just uncomfortable, it's potentially life-threatening. When we stand up too quickly, our blood pressure may drop too rapidly, causing what's known as orthostatic hypotension. The result: dizziness, vertigo, and the risk of falling. These falls can cause anything from minor bruises to debilitating fractures, and even worse, the trauma from a fall can sometimes change the course of an entire life. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. But the risks aren't limited to the heart and head. Rushing out of bed without giving our body time to adjust can also put a tremendous strain on our spine and joints. Our muscles, our ligaments, our bones. All of these need time to wake up just as much as our cardiovascular system does. If we throw our body into motion without this gentle preparation, we might end up with sore backs, strained muscles, or worse, serious spinal injuries. I've seen too many seniors suffer from these avoidable injuries, and it breaks my heart every time. So, what can we do to protect ourselves from these risks and start the day with grace, not haste? The solution is deceptively simple but incredibly important. Take your time. Give your body the moment it deserves to transition smoothly from sleep to wakefulness. When you wake up, don't jump right out of bed. Instead, take a deep breath and allow yourself to savor the stillness for a moment. Stretch softly, wiggle your toes, or move your fingers to get the blood flowing gently. These small actions help ease the body into motion without forcing it. After a minute or two of stretching, roll slowly onto your side, and then sit up carefully at the edge of the bed. Pause there for a moment. Allow your body to feel stable before you stand up completely. This thoughtful, mindful approach gives your blood pressure a chance to adjust, helps your muscles and joints awaken gently, and most importantly, prevents the dizziness or falls that can come from rushing. By adopting this slower, more deliberate pace, you're not only protecting your body from injury but also honoring the wisdom of your own experience. There is no race to be won in the morning, no need to rush. Embrace the stillness, and let your body rise at its own pace. Remember, our bodies, especially as we age, deserve nothing less than kindness and patience. By starting the day with a gentle approach, we're not just protecting our physical health, we're also nurturing a deeper respect for ourselves. After all, we are worth the time it takes to ease into the world each morning, no matter how busy the day ahead may seem. Take that time. You deserve it. Number 3. Do not strain too much when using the bathroom. Dear friends, there is something so simple and routine about using the bathroom that we often take it for granted. We all do it every day, without giving it much thought. But I want to bring your attention to something so important, yet so easily overlooked. The act of straining when using the bathroom, especially in those delicate moments in the early morning, when our bodies are still adjusting to the new day. We wake up, perhaps feeling the natural urge to relieve ourselves as our body's processes of digestion and metabolism continue to work quietly in the background. These early hours can feel so peaceful, and while this is a time when many of us naturally head to the bathroom, it's also the moment when we must be most careful. Excessive straining during this routine can set off a chain of dangerous health issues, especially for our elderly loved ones. I want to stress just how serious this is. Straining too hard increases the pressure in your chest, and in doing so, it reduces the flow of blood back to the heart. This disruption is not something to take lightly. When the heart doesn't get the proper amount of blood, it can't function properly, and the ripple effect is felt throughout the entire body. Most alarmingly, it reduces the blood flow to vital areas like the brain and the heart itself. This, in turn, can lead to a dangerously low drop in blood pressure, often accompanied by dizziness. For some, this dizziness can escalate into full-blown fainting. Imagine the profound consequences, especially for those with already fragile cardiovascular systems. It's frightening to think that something so seemingly innocent, simply trying to use the bathroom, could escalate into a medical emergency. The stakes are truly high when it comes to straining too hard, as it dramatically increases the risk of life-threatening events like heart attacks and strokes. But there's more. Straining doesn't only affect the heart. It also places intense pressure on our blood vessels, particularly those in the brain and abdomen. When this pressure rises too quickly, it can cause those vessels to rupture. This catastrophic event can lead to something as severe as a hemorrhagic stroke, or it can cause severe gastrointestinal issues that could have lifelong consequences. The body, especially as it ages, becomes more sensitive to such stress. That's why we must approach this process with care, patience, and gentleness. I cannot stress this enough. Gentle patience should be our guiding principle when it comes to our health, particularly in the morning hours. The solution is simple but profoundly important. Take your time. Relax. Maintain a posture that does not force your body but allows it to function naturally. Let your body ease into the process without any rush or strain. Don't push it too hard. If you find that you're struggling, this is your body's way of telling you to slow down. Consider making small changes to your diet, adding more fiber, increasing your hydration, and perhaps even introducing natural aids to digestion. These adjustments can work wonders in easing the process and ensuring that your body isn't under unnecessary stress. And one more thing, avoid distractions like your phone or a book when you're in the bathroom. I know it's tempting to bring something along to pass the time, but doing so can often result in prolonged sitting, which only increases the strain on your vascular system. We don't realize it, but every minute we spend sitting in one place puts additional pressure on our bodies, and this pressure can have long-lasting consequences. At the heart of all of this lies a simple yet powerful truth. Our morning rituals are not just routine. They are the foundation of our health, especially as we age. The habits we develop in these quiet moments can have a profound impact on our well-being. The way we rise from bed, the way we care for our bodies, and yes, even how we manage seemingly minor tasks like using the bathroom, they all affect the way we feel, the way we age, and how we live our lives. I urge you to cherish these small, daily acts of self-care, to listen to your body, and to practice mindfulness as you navigate the morning hours. Take these moments to care for yourself. Embrace the day with patience, understanding, and love for your body. When we do this, we ensure that our health isn't just maintained but enhanced over time. So, slow down, take it easy, and be gentle with yourself. Your health depends on it. Number 4. Do not isolate yourself from friends and family. As we journey through life, particularly into our later years, one thing becomes increasingly clear. The world around us changes. The busy hum of life gradually quiets, and many of us experience the narrowing of our social circles. This can happen for a variety of reasons. Retirement, which often brings fewer daily interactions, the loss of friends and loved ones, or the physical limitations that can make it harder to engage in social activities we once enjoyed. At first, it may seem like a natural part of aging, even a kind of peaceful solitude. But I want to share something profoundly important. This isolation can have a far-reaching and deeply negative impact on both our mental and physical health. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. While some people might find comfort in being alone, there is a growing body of research that underscores the real dangers of isolation, especially as we grow older. Isolation is not just about loneliness. It is about the very real and destructive toll it takes on our mental well-being. The risks are significant. Isolation is linked to an increased risk of depression, anxiety, cognitive decline, and, alarmingly, premature death. The emotional and social nourishment we receive from being connected to others is essential, not just for our happiness, but for our very survival. As we age, we need this nourishment more than ever. Our relationships with friends and family are not just comforts, they are lifelines. The simple act of staying connected, whether through a phone call, a video chat, or a heartfelt conversation, can make all the difference in combating the creeping loneliness that often comes with aging. Loneliness can feel suffocating, like a quiet but constant weight on our hearts, and that weight can lead to physical and emotional pain. But the antidote to this loneliness is connection. The joy of being with others, sharing stories, laughter, and life experiences can provide immeasurable benefits for our health. These connections not only boost our spirits but also stimulate our brains, keeping our cognitive functions sharp and active, helping to stave off mental decline. So, how can we actively avoid isolation and nurture meaningful relationships in our later years? It starts with intentionality. We must make an effort to stay connected. Schedule regular check-ins with loved ones. Set aside specific times for phone calls, video chats, or even face-to-face visits. These regular moments of interaction become the lifeblood of a rich and fulfilling life. Don't wait for others to reach out. Take the initiative yourself. It doesn't have to be complicated. Just a simple message to let someone know you're thinking of them can make all the difference. Technology, though it can sometimes feel overwhelming, offers us a beautiful opportunity to bridge the physical gaps that distance imposes. Social media platforms and messaging apps are invaluable tools for staying connected, allowing us to share our lives with family and friends no matter how far away they might be. These digital spaces, when used thoughtfully, can help us maintain the closeness we cherish. But the connection isn't just about reaching out to the people we know. It's also about creating new opportunities for engagement. Joining local clubs or activities designed for older adults can be a wonderful way to meet new friends and keep both the mind and body active. Many community centers offer programs that range from arts and crafts to exercise classes, which are not only fun but help us stay socially engaged and mentally sharp. The simple act of being part of something, of belonging, is a powerful antidote to isolation. And let's not forget the incredible power of volunteering. Giving back to others brings a sense of purpose, a feeling that we're still contributing to the world around us. Whether it's helping at a local food bank, mentoring younger generations, or participating in community improvement projects, volunteering allows us to connect with others while also enriching our own lives. The relationships we form through these experiences often become some of the most rewarding and meaningful. But perhaps the most important thing to remember is this: combating isolation is not about simply filling our calendars with appointments or events. It's about creating a network of relationships that nourish our hearts, inspire our minds, and sustain us through life's challenges. It's about weaving a rich, emotional tapestry of connections that enhance our well-being and help us face the later years with joy and fulfillment. The true measure of a life well lived is not how many days we have, but how many meaningful connections we've made. So, I urge you to take an active role in nurturing your relationships. Reach out, engage, laugh, share, and stay connected. As we grow older, these relationships will become even more precious, reminding us that we are not alone in this journey, that we are still loved, still important, and still vital. Let's make our later years a time of deep connection and profound joy, filled with the warmth and richness of human interaction. Number 5. Do not ignore regular health checkups. As we gracefully advance in age, one of the most important steps we can take toward ensuring a long, healthy, and fulfilling life is to prioritize regular health checkups. Yet, it's all too common for older adults to postpone or even skip these vital visits, perhaps feeling reassured by their current health or under the impression that they can manage their well-being without medical supervision. But, my dear friends, this approach can be dangerous. Neglecting these regular health evaluations may seem harmless at first, but over time, it can lead to serious and sometimes irreversible health complications. Let us be clear, regular medical checkups are not just about addressing existing conditions. They are about protecting our future. They act as a critical line of defense, offering early detection and intervention for conditions that may not yet show any symptoms but can be silently developing beneath the surface. Our bodies, especially as they age, change in ways that often go unnoticed until the problem becomes much more severe. Conditions like diabetes, hypertension, high cholesterol, and even certain cancers often develop slowly, without causing any immediate pain or discomfort. The result is that by the time symptoms finally appear, the condition may already be in an advanced stage, making it harder to treat effectively. But with regular checkups, these silent health threats can be detected early, giving us the chance to take action before things spiral out of control. For example, routine blood pressure screenings can identify hypertension before it leads to a heart attack or stroke. Simple blood tests can detect rising cholesterol levels or signs of diabetes, conditions that can be managed much more effectively with early intervention. Regular checkups are not just about treating what's wrong. They're about maintaining the good health that we still enjoy, helping us hold on to it for as long as possible. In many ways, these checkups are a proactive form of self-care, a sign that we value our health and our future. But health checkups are not just about the big, obvious conditions. They also play a crucial role in maintaining the smaller, day-to-day aspects of health that might otherwise go unnoticed. It's about understanding how our bodies are functioning overall, whether our organs are working optimally, if our bones are strong, or if our cognitive health is where it should be. Being proactive about health is like tuning up a car to make sure it runs smoothly. It's not just about fixing what's broken, but about keeping everything running at its best. As we age, it's essential to develop a structured approach to healthcare. This means organizing regular appointments with your primary care provider, as well as seeing specialists and getting the necessary screenings for vision, hearing, dental, and mental health. Set a calendar with specific dates for each checkup, whether it's your annual physical, a routine mammogram, or a dental cleaning. This ensures that you stay on top of important appointments and are less likely to let them slip through the cracks. A well-organized health schedule also creates a sense of accountability, which encourages you to take ownership of your health and well-being. Equally important is listening to your body. As we grow older, it's easy to dismiss or downplay small changes in our health. Things like persistent fatigue, unexplained weight loss, or even slight memory lapses. However, these could be early warning signs of underlying issues that require medical attention. Ignoring these changes can lead to missed opportunities for early intervention, which could make a world of difference in preventing a small issue from becoming a major health crisis. If you notice anything unusual, whether big or small, don't hesitate to consult with a healthcare professional. You are your best advocate. The more knowledge we have about the health challenges that commonly arise with aging, the better equipped we are to take charge of our health and advocate for ourselves. When we are informed, we can have meaningful discussions with our doctors, ensuring that our concerns are heard and our treatment options are fully explored. Health is not a one-size-fits-all journey. Each of us has unique needs, and it's important to have a doctor who listens and works with us to create a plan that supports our well-being. Once we receive medical advice or a treatment plan, it's crucial to follow through. This includes adhering to prescribed medications, making recommended lifestyle changes, and taking the necessary steps to improve or maintain our health. Whether it's adjusting our diet, increasing our physical activity, or taking medications as prescribed, following medical advice is one of the most impactful things we can do to safeguard our health. In the end, neglecting regular health checkups is a gamble that no one should take, especially as we age. The small investment of time spent on these visits pales in comparison to the priceless benefits of a long, healthy life. By embracing a proactive approach to healthcare, by staying informed, advocating for ourselves, and adhering to professional medical advice, we can significantly enhance our quality of life and protect our golden years. Health checkups are not just a routine. They are a powerful investment in our future, a profound commitment to our well-being. So, I urge you, my friends, don't wait. Make regular checkups a priority. In doing so, you're not only taking care of your body, you're embracing the opportunity for a vibrant, joyful life, filled with energy, vitality, and the strength to make the most of every moment. Number 6. Do not neglect mental health and well-being. As we age, mental health becomes an increasingly vital pillar of our overall well-being. Yet, far too often, it is an area that is overlooked or misunderstood. Sadly, many seniors carry the misconception that issues such as depression, anxiety, and cognitive decline are simply inevitable parts of aging, something to endure, rather than something to address with the same care and attention we give to our physical health. This dangerous belief can not only hinder our mental well-being but also strip away the joy and fulfillment that should characterize our later years. Mental health is not something to suffer in silence. It is a cornerstone of a fulfilling and vibrant life, regardless of age. By neglecting it, we risk not only our emotional peace but also the very quality of our existence. When we allow ourselves to believe that emotional struggles are just a normal part of getting older, we may experience profound isolation, loneliness, and, at worst, a deterioration in cognitive function that affects our relationships and enjoyment of life. The truth is that we deserve to thrive emotionally and mentally, especially in our later years. As we enter our senior years, it's normal to face significant life changes, retirement, the loss of loved ones, and perhaps physical health challenges. These transitions can trigger emotions like sadness, fear, or anxiety. Yet, these feelings are not just part of getting old. They are real emotions that deserve to be acknowledged and addressed. Denying them or suppressing them can lead to a cascade of deeper emotional struggles. But if we are open to recognizing these feelings, we can take proactive steps to heal and find balance. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Engage your mind. Keep it sharp, keep it active. One of the most powerful ways to nurture our mental health is to keep the mind engaged. Just like the body, the brain thrives on activity. Regularly challenging our cognitive abilities through activities like puzzles, reading, or learning new skills helps sharpen our minds and keep our memory intact. And while many may see mental stimulation as a task, it can be deeply fulfilling and enjoyable, offering us a sense of purpose and achievement each day. Social connections, the heart of emotional health. But mental well-being isn't only about mental exercises. It's also about human connection. We are social creatures, and as we age, it's crucial to maintain regular interactions with those we love and cherish. Research consistently shows that the strength of our social ties is a key factor in happiness and longevity. These relationships provide emotional support, combat loneliness, and remind us that we are not alone in the world. Whether it's sharing a quiet afternoon with family or engaging in lively conversation with friends, these moments of connection can significantly reduce feelings of isolation and bring joy to our daily lives. It's never too late to form new bonds. For many seniors, discovering new social groups or joining clubs that align with their interests opens up doors to meaningful friendships and a renewed sense of community. These activities can be transformative, helping to boost mental well-being and restore a sense of vitality. Physical activity, a powerful ally for mental health. There is also a profound connection between physical and mental health. Regular physical activity does more than just benefit the body. It has a direct impact on the brain. Exercise releases endorphins, which are the body's natural mood boosters. These endorphins help alleviate symptoms of depression and anxiety, while also improving overall mental clarity and emotional resilience. It doesn't have to be intense. Whether it's a gentle walk, a peaceful yoga session, or the graceful movements of Tai Chi, moving the body is a loving act of care for both mind and body. Even small, consistent movements throughout the day can lead to significant improvements in mood, energy levels, and emotional well-being. Seeking professional help. Don't hesitate to reach out. If feelings of sadness, anxiety, or stress become overwhelming, it's vital to seek professional help. Therapy is not a sign of weakness. It is an investment in your future. Therapists can provide invaluable strategies for coping with life changes, processing grief, and managing stress. It's never too late to start therapy, and sometimes having someone to talk to can make all the difference. Additionally, support groups are wonderful resources. Being surrounded by others who understand what you're going through creates a sense of shared experience and comfort. You are not alone in your journey. Others are walking similar paths, and through their shared stories, we find comfort, connection, and strength. Mindfulness, a gateway to peace. Finally, I cannot emphasize enough the power of mindfulness and relaxation techniques in preserving mental well-being. Practices like meditation, deep breathing exercises, or Tai Chi are incredibly beneficial for fostering calm, peace, and mental clarity. These practices teach us to be present in the moment, helping to quiet the mind and reduce feelings of anxiety or overwhelm. A few moments of mindfulness each day can bring profound peace, allowing us to face the challenges of aging with a sense of tranquility and acceptance. Looking back, the common regrets of aging. As we explore how to maintain our mental and emotional health, it's also helpful to reflect on the experiences of those who have gone before us. After the age of 70, many people look back on their lives with a sense of reflection, and often regret. What are the common regrets shared by older adults? And what lessons can we learn from them to live a fuller, more meaningful life in our later years? The first regret is often not prioritizing relationships throughout life. Many individuals, caught up in the demands of daily work, family obligations, or societal pressures, realize too late that the most significant source of happiness and fulfillment in life is the quality of their relationships. Make time for loved ones. Schedule regular family get-togethers, visit friends, and never underestimate the importance of heartfelt conversation. The second regret is not chasing personal dreams. Many people postpone their passions due to fear or self-doubt, only to wish later that they had taken risks and pursued their true calling. Whether it's a hobby, a career change, or learning a new skill, it's never too late to follow your dreams. The joy and fulfillment that come from embracing your passions are immeasurable. The third regret, sadly, is neglecting physical and mental health. So many people look back and wish they had taken better care of themselves. Maintaining a balanced diet, staying active, and managing stress. These healthy habits are the key to enjoying your later years with strength, vigor, and joy. Conclusion. As we reflect on these insights, it becomes clear that the choices we make today, whether it's about relationships, pursuing our dreams, or prioritizing our health, have a profound impact on the quality of our later years. By actively nurturing our mental and emotional health, we can ensure that our senior years are not just longer but also richer, more rewarding, and full of love and joy. It's time to prioritize mental well-being. It's time to embrace the support of loved ones, engage in activities that bring us joy, and seek help when we need it. Our mental health matters. You matter. Thank you so much for joining me in this important conversation today. We've covered some truly crucial habits and practices that can not only improve our well-being but also enrich our lives as we age. From being mindful of how we start our day, to prioritizing our mental health, and from nurturing our social connections to keeping up with regular health checkups, each of these practices plays a vital role in maintaining a strong, vibrant life as we grow older. So let me ask you, what have you learned so far? Which of these tips resonates most with you? Is there something new you've realized that you can begin practicing today? I'd love to hear from you. Please take a moment to comment below and share one thing you've learned today that you're excited to bring into your life. It might be as simple as taking a few moments to stretch in the morning, or perhaps you're inspired to reconnect with an old friend. Whatever it is, I encourage you to make it a small habit that can grow into a positive, lasting change. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, please leave your comment below. I would love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more valuable tips and insights. Together, we can make aging a journey of health, joy, and fulfillment. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.